On a day like this, when it's raining, wouldn't it be great to send out your robot to run any kind of errands that you might have? According to some companies, we are close to that reality, but I don't think so. Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. So I've been thinking about robots lately, the last few months, we'll say actually the last few days, especially since Xiaomi announced that they're going to have this CyberOne Android that they showed off on stage. Now, if you're not familiar with the CyberOne Android from Xiaomi, let me fill you in. As you can see in this short video, we can see the CyberOne moving around. The specs for the CyberOne are 114 pounds, 5 foot 8 inches, and it moves at a fast pace of 2.2 miles per hour. Now, for our metric people, that will be 52 kilograms, 177 centimeters tall, and 3.6 kilometers per hour. It sports 21 degrees of freedom comprised of 13 joints. It has a curved OLED panel as its face, and it can identify 85 types of environmental sounds and 45 classifications of human emotion, of course, using AI. As you can see, this Android looks pretty cool, pretty slick compared to those Atlas robots. But there are a few things here that are not as they seem. We can see that this thing is moving by itself. We can see that it's interacting with a person on stage. But that's pretty much as far as it goes. You could not have this thing walking around the world, because as you can see in this other video where the robot keeps falling down and falling down every time, with cute sound effects to make you care. It cannot pick itself up. Someone has to be there to pick it up. So this, as cool as it might seem, isn't really a Android that you're going to be seeing in your next grocery store being sent to buy groceries for someone's grandma. And this also is a lot farther than where Atlas is right now. This literally, by Xiaomi's confession, is a promotional tool. A tool that can tell other companies and the industry in general that they can build something like this and something that they're going to continue using to improve on their robotics. The hands on this robot also don't have fingers, they're just claws that open and close. Obviously, that has its limitations on what the robot can do. Now, thinking about what Tesla might give us on September 30th on their upcoming Android that supposedly they're going to be showing off, how much farther can Tesla be from what we just saw from Xiaomi if they didn't even have a prototype a year ago? Like, how much progress can they have made on a robot that is going to do all the things that were promised at that event in September 30th? My opinion is it's not going to happen. And why do companies use robots specifically to tease things that can come in the future, to give us ideas of dreaming of this futuristic thing? Well, it's simple. We all love robots or fear robots. We have C3PO, we have R2D2, and then we have the extreme, the fear robot from Terminator. So you have a history of robots that you have seen in movies and TV shows that you go, oh, it would be pretty cool to have something like that. But the reality is that we are so much farther away from that reality that these companies would like us to think. It's just beyond the realm of capability when it comes to technology in such a short period of time. I personally hate the companies continue using these things as a marketing tool to tease something that isn't really a reality, to pretty much lie to us with something just because it can spark your imagination and your desire of wanting to have one of these things. Of course, obviously not also keeping in mind that when these things do come a reality, they're going to be super expensive, and chances that the average person is going to be able to afford one of these things is going to take another 20 years of development for prices to come down, for people to be able to buy something like this. And also, really, how much use could you have for one of these things? What is the purpose of you having a robot? One of the things is companionship. People who don't have any loved ones around could use a robot like this for companionship. Someone to talk to, someone to play games with, someone to help them out in daily tasks, like I said, probably the elder. You have the other spectrum of a young person, like me, for example, who's just lazy of having to go to the grocery store or going out on a rainy day like today, and being able to send a robot to take care of those things. And at the end of the day is time for yourself. The more things you can have offloaded to something else or someone else gives you more time to do the things that you want to do, or time to spend with the people that you want to spend it with, right? So to me, I think the main reason why people think of this future is not obviously because of that cool wow factor, which actually wears off pretty quickly, but because of time. And the reason why I say that it wears off pretty quickly is because there are robots out there already that do menial tasks around the world. There are robots that deliver food to your home. Yes, they look like a little car with wheels, but the thing is driving itself from point A to point B and delivering something to you. There are hotels that use robots as room service delivery. There are robots out there that already exist, and yes, you go, oh, cool. But then as everything else that has happened with technology, that coolness factor wears off pretty quickly. Remember the first time we saw a foldable phone? How it was like, oh, a foldable phone with a screen that actually doesn't break. How did they do it? And now it's like, hey, these devices are pretty cool, but we need to get more out of it because the folding isn't cool enough anymore. While I'm excited about a future of robotics and androids that can help us out in our daily tasks, I am very, very tired of seeing these marketing ploys of using a robot in order to make you want to support the company or like the company somehow. And I'm looking forward to see what Tesla shows us on September 30th and the promise of their Android. Hopefully this time we won't have someone in tights dancing around like a moron on stage. What do you think about all these teases that we're getting from companies about robots? Is this something that you are excited about? Are you tired of seeing this worthless machinery? Let me know in the comment section. That is it for me. Go ahead and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. Thank you very much for watching.